Hello, I'm Ignace Aleya from ToleratedCinematics.com, and today we'll be showing you how to create this pass-by transition effect in Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's have a preview. On the beat. Alright, so that's a very creative transition that is really easy to do, and you can also do this with people passing by. So let's fire up Premiere and let's see how it is done. Alright, here we are in Premiere Pro, and I have right here two files, footage 01 and footage 02. In the first footage you see me passing by my chair like so, and in the second footage we have just another scene doing something different. If you want to use the same exact footage as I am, you can download it with a link in the description. And yeah, let's get started. So right here I will take my first footage and then I will select my second footage with Shift and we'll drag these into a new composition like so. So now I have the second one behind the first one because I selected the first one first. Okay, so what I want to do now is I will set this to fit for now, and I will go to the position where you just see like the edge of the chair. So I'm going to stop it right here. I think this is the correct position. And once we are here, I will drag this to the top and actually drag my other footage beneath it. Now I will click on this footage and go to the effects controls, and here you can see opacity. If we're going to zoom out a little bit, so let's set this to 25 for now, so we can actually mask it out. We're going to move one frame forward right here, click on the pen tool, and we're going to click something like so, and close it down right here. And then I will press V on the keyboard, so I select my regular selection tool, and I want to click on the stopwatch for the mask as well. Okay, so now to actually get an idea of your mask, you can click on the mask here so you can see it, but I'm going to toggle off opacity so we can actually see our original video. I will go one frame backwards, and I will make sure that we drag this out of frame. And then I'm going to do this with a few frames, like move a bit forward, maybe move all the way right here. And we're going to drag this point right here. We can actually drag this also like right here. And automatically it's going to create a keyframe right here because we clicked on the stopwatch for the mask path. And if we're going back in time, you will see that it's not fitting well. So we're going to tweak this right now. So go in between these keyframes, and then you're going to just fix the mask as good as you can. And of course you can also toggle frame by frame right here. So just check everything and make sure that you have a nice and clean animation going on. So we're going to check up on everything. So right here we just need to make sure that we have it entirely in the frame. And in most cases, it doesn't need to be completely perfect because it's going to be a quick movement and you're not going to notice it while it's animating. But if your object is slow, just try to do it as good as you can. We can move this a little bit out of the way so we have a little bit more place. And then once it's completely out of the frame, we're also going to get our mask out of frame. So let's do one double check. Right here it's already out of frame, so I'm going to close it right here, and this should be good. Okay, so what you can do now is toggle back the opacity, and now what you're going to see is if you hover and if we click away right here so we don't select the mask, so click next to it so we don't see the mask path, we can actually see that our original file is actually revealing right here. And right here you can still see a few mistakes, so you can still go back and tweak these if you find it necessary. But you can also increase your feather right here because currently it's very harsh. If you set the feather to something like 50, you're going to get a soft edge, and that way you're going to barely notice these mistakes as well. Just like right here, I see that the blue is a little bit too exaggerated, so I'm going to fix it just here as well, and that should fix it completely. So let's see what this is doing. Okay, so let's do a preview. Alright, so that's very cool. Alright, and there we have it. It's that easy to create. It's a really fun effect to use. I preferably use it when the object is completely blocking the frame and then revealing another image instead of having a smaller object revealing the other image. You can do that as well depending on whatever you're shooting. For comedy that might work. But just in my opinion, it looks better if it first blocks the frame and then reveals the other scene. Okay, and if you're wondering how I shot my footage on the GH4 with the 12-35mm from Panasonic 2.8. That's quite detailed for those that don't know anything about cameras, but for those that do, there you have the info. And I also use the Vigim, which is a 3-axis camera stabilizer. I already did a review on that, so if you're interested in that, you can go and check that out with the cards. And yeah, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more. So that's it for this video, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.